Welcome back, my Earth Wars friends. I'm your host CF, and this is CFTactics. Today, we're diving into one of the most asked about and debated topics in the game, Bot XP. How it works, how to maximize it, and how every mode affects your XP leveling. Every battle zone in Earth Wars has a baseline XP value, which represents the maximum XP you can earn from that zone, assuming, of course, 100% base destruction and no XP bonuses applied. These baselines are static values defined by the game developers, and they serve as a foundation for all XP calculations in that zone. Here are the baseline values for each zone from Zone 1 up through Zone 17. Actual values in the game may differ, but these are what I was able to calculate and base this guide off of. What affects your XP? Before we crunch numbers, let's break down the 5 key factors that directly affect your XP after every battle. Zone level. Obviously, the higher the zone you hit, the more XP you're going to gain. Destruction percentage. XP is tied to how much of the base you destroy, not necessarily whether you win. This is how you can still lose a battle and still gain bot XP. XP multipliers. Events like double or super XP weekends definitely stack huge bonuses. Think like 2 times, 3 times, 4 times XP during these events. The number of bots deployed. XP is shared equally across all deployed bots. The fewer bots, the more XP per bot. Riskier, but you can get away with it in certain areas, and it also helps with power leveling. Using XP cores. Equipping XP cores to boost your bot's XP can also really help you out. Silver gives you 25%, gold gives you 50%, and I believe G metal gives you 100% of the XP gain to your bot. These bonuses will apply after the XP is divided to the individual bot. Mastering these 5 factors will help you optimize your squads, optimize your offenses, and definitely help you in mastering leveling up your bots in a quick and efficient way. The general XP formula. Now let's get into the real heart of the system, how the bot XP is calculated behind the scenes. The formula is simple, but each part really matters. The step-by-step formula. Total team XP. This equals the base zone XP times the destruction percentage times an XP multiplier, if any. Total XP per bot. This formulation is the total team XP divided by the number of bots deployed. And finally, if a bot has an XP core, it's the XP per bot times 1 of the core bonus. Now that we've established the formula, let's define each component. The base zone XP. This is the maximum points possible in that zone. The destruction percentage. This is how much of the enemy base you destroyed. 100% obviously will get you the full XP. 75% destruction of the base will only get you 75% of the XP. The XP multiplier. If there are event multipliers in play, then you'll get 2 times the XP available. That's 200%. Same for like 4 times or even super XP. The bots deployed. The XP is divided evenly across all bots in the squad. So no matter what they do, if they die, if they live, as long as the battle is completed, the bot's XP is divided amongst the total XP. And then of course you have your XP cores. The bonus XP is added and applied after the split, meaning after the bot XP has been divided. Bonus XP from the XP core is then added into it to increase the individual bot's bonus. So it breaks down that if you really want to level fast, the smartest thing you can do is run fewer bots in higher level zones, and where applicable, apply high level XP cores to them, and take advantage of every ounce of XP that the events and battles give you. XP by game mode. Now that you know the mechanics behind it, let's see how the XP behaves across the different game modes. Normal and PvP battles. The standard formula apply. You earn XP based on the destruction and zone level. Even if you don't win, the damage does count. Individual events. These often come with an event XP multiplier, say 2, 3, 4, or super XP boosts. This is usually the perfect time to grind out levels and power level your bots. Mayhem mode. The tougher the bases, the same XP rules apply as in normal and PvP battles. But the higher the risk, the more damage you do, the higher the reward if you bring in fewer bots. Mayhem mode is excellent at both power leveling and getting points in the events. Bot XP in Alliance Wars. The base level that you're battling determines the most XP available from that battle. Each enemy base in a war has a designated zone level, similar to the PvP and map zones, and the higher the base HQ level, defenses, layout, difficulty, etc., the higher the potential XP. The XP, like in other modes, is based upon the percentage of destruction. So even if you lose a war battle, your bots will still gain XP. So the normal formula for XP determination still applies. Alliance raids do offer some XP, but they're more focused on rewards and currencies like Shanix and the points within the battle. They will typically offer you an amount comparable to wars, which are generally about 2 times the normal XP. Some extra food for thought when planning out your strategies for power leveling and or just general battles. You earn XP even if you lose. As long as you damage the base, you'll get a percentage of that XP. So if you do 10% or 30% damage to that base, you'll gain that 10% or that 30% XP from that base's total. If you end up deploying and doing no damage to the base, you won't gain any XP. So you want to make sure that you deploy bots and do some damage to the base, at least 1%. It's a no-brainer. You need to do some damage to get your bots some XP. The XP is divided evenly, so it doesn't matter how many bots you have in your squad. It's based upon how many bots you deploy. So if you have a squad of 8 and you deploy 2, then those 2 bots will get 50% split of that base's total XP. XP cores do apply after that XP split. So after the squad has their XP divided amongst themselves evenly, then the XP cores, the 25%, the 50%, the 100%, that will get added to that bot's dividend of XP. So you want a lean team with some strong cores as your best bet for power leveling. That's it, my Earth Wars friends. Thanks for hanging around, and hopefully I've been able to clarify how bot XP is determined. If you guys hate the maths, I'm sorry for throwing all that maths at you. As always, if you liked this or any of my videos, please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps. Tell me if your individual calculations on bot XP were close or far off, or if you had determined the same using different calculations. I'd love to hear about how you determined it in the comments. I've been your host, CF, and this is How Bot XP is Determined on CF Tactics. Keep up the heroic nonsense, my friends.